Hey guys, it's Gabby. Welcome back to the Girl Talk series. This is episode 3, all about parties, drugs, smoking, drinking, all of that stuff. On the first episode, I covered boys, sex, and virginity. So if you haven't watched that, you can click right here to watch it now. Okay, a lot of girls ask, does it matter what it looks like down there?
It's like, damn, I fucking know that pussy.
Episode 2 is all about masturbations. You can make it go fast, you can make it go slow, you can make it thump, whatever you desire, sweetie.
Say you like a bad girl, baby, I'm the baddest. Only want my touch, cause I know it's your habit. But we always fight, and maybe you're the maddest. I'm addicted, and I can't get past it.
So I'll just get straight into when I first started partying. So I was 14 the first time that I tried alcohol. It was at my friend's house, and most of my friends in my grade have already tried drinking before, and I was super scared too. I thought it was really bad to like get drunk, obviously. That young, it's bad for your brain. I did get drunk the first time I tried it because obviously I never had alcohol. And I mean, I was with my friends at my house, so it wasn't something bad. Like it was kind of like a friend thing. So I didn't have a bad experience at all first time trying alcohol. And it was fun and like, you know, whatever. But I can say, don't feel peer pressured like at parties or like with school or friends to try it. Like I did it with my friends because I wanted to. Like they all did it before me and I didn't want to then. But I did just want to try it and I knew I was in a safe place, so that's why I did it. I am European, so it's normal for kids like even at 13 to have a glass of wine at dinner with your family. But in America or even in other places, like it's seen as really bad to start drinking that young. I can understand that because it can get very dangerous and bad things can happen when you start drinking. The only thing I can say is if you're like getting into drinking or you're scared about it, I would say do it in a place where it's safe. And I'm not telling you guys to go drink. Like I'm not trying to be like, oh yeah, go do this. No one really to talk about this stuff or be real. And I'm just gonna be honest because I always felt like my friends were the only bad kids, or like we were the bad kids of our class, or like I couldn't imagine anyone else drinking or doing other stuff at our age. But really it does happen a lot, and I think the reason why kids do get too drunk or they get too messed up is because it's seen as such a rebellious activity. That's why it's more desirable to do, because you feel like a rebel and like, you know, you're going through that stage as a teenager. So that's why I'm gonna be super open about everything. One time I was at this party and I mean, I had my own stuff, but I did drink a little bit too much and some bad things did happen, and you know, I could have been in a horrible situation. I don't really want to talk about it like fully because it's kind of uncomfortable, but yeah, let's just say I was in a room with boys and very drunk where they could have done something to me. They didn't, luckily, but I'm saying that situation can happen, and it has happened to many of my friends and other girls. So you really have to be careful when you're doing that, and you feel like horrible the next day when you drink that much. It's honestly not fun when you can't control yourself. So I would say don't drink that much. Like it doesn't make you cooler to drink. Like if you don't want to drink, don't do it. If you're in a party and like everyone's like, oh, you're a loser, like you don't drink, you don't do anything, don't feel pressured to like prove yourself, because by you being true to yourself, that's way more like badass. You're not a loser, you're just like, you don't care what anyone thinks. That makes you cool. Like don't think that doing what other people do makes you cool. It doesn't. What's your stance on weed and vaping? I know the whole Juul thing is out, and when it first came out, I was super against it because, I don't know, I've always been against smoking and stuff just because like my grandfather died of smoking, and you know, I know a lot of people died and got cancer from smoking, so I always thought it was super bad, nicotine, anything like that, and I was really against it. But all my friends, like they were advertising the Juul as it's something that's not bad for you, which is really messed up of the company. Like the company's getting in a lot of trouble, and it is addicting. It is super addictive. It's very addictive. It changes your mood and all of that stuff. So I would say, I mean, I have tried it now that I'm 18. Like I do sometimes hit it at a party, or like I've tried cigarettes, but I would say it makes you feel like really bad the next day or when you're doing it. And it is really addictive. Like some of my friends have been doing it every day since they were 13 or 14. Like that's so bad for you. And I think it's really bad on the young brain to already try vaping so young. I would say honestly, it's not bad to try it, because if I tell you, oh, don't try it, like then you're gonna try it. Like it's not bad to try it, but know that it's bad for you and know that it's addictive, and don't be fooled by these dumb people telling you it's not bad for you. It is bad for you. How does it feel when you're high? Is it really that great or special? So same thing, I was super against weed as well, just because I thought it was like, I saw like stoners at my school and I was like, oh, they're like so lazy and it doesn't seem fun. Like, I don't want to be chill, like I'm hyped, like weed is dumb. But this year also I did try weed for the first time, and yeah, it is nice. Like, it makes you chill, you see things and hear things better, but also it can be addictive. Also, it can go very bad. Like, you want to, whenever you're trying something they tell you not to do, make sure that you're with people that you trust and are comfortable with, because having a bad high is awful. Like, you can, like, literally you could like want to die if you take too much or you hit too much, or it can be laced. Like, I'm saying it's not bad to try it because you're going to probably. Just make sure you trust the weed and you trust who you're doing it with. So now weed is like totally normal in California, it's legal. So weed is everywhere I go. I can smell it on the streets everywhere. It is everywhere. But I would say it's something, like, I do like it sometimes, like it is nice, but it's something that I don't need. Like, none of these things I need. I'm still fine sober, and that's what you have to know. When you're high, everything feels slow, at least for me. Honestly, I feel dumb the next day. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Like, you can feel dumb or just slow or awkward. Like, at parties, I would never smoke weed. Like, you're just not gonna talk to anyone. You think everything you say is weird, at least for me. And I have had really bad highs, like where I thought I was in hell. Yeah, bro, I literally thought I was in hell. I thought my house was a cardboard house. I thought my parents were cardboard people. How do I deal with social anxiety at parties, even though I want to enjoy myself? So at parties, I don't know what kind of parties, like, I feel like high school parties, they're so like not what it's like in the movies. Like, they're really not that great. Like, sometimes they can be fun, but usually it's just a bunch of people standing around awkward and like trying to be cool, or like, you know, they're drinking. Sometimes it can be fun if you know everyone and everyone's playing like beer pong or something, or just like fun games like that, then that can be fun. I lived in LA, like I grew up here basically for my whole high school experience, and I didn't go to high school. So I went to parties where I didn't know anyone. So obviously it was so scary every time I went because I barely knew anyone. And all I can say is everyone kind of feels awkward, I guess, a little. Just try to talk to people and don't think that you're like a loser because you don't know anyone, or like you're awkward. Going to parties is obviously better when you have a friend to go with you, like, so you can just have fun. Like me and India, or like me and Scarlett, or me and Christine, like we'll just go to things and just dance and like have fun with ourselves, or even with my other guy friends and other stuff like that. Like, we'll just have fun and not really care what anyone thinks, and it doesn't really matter if they judge you. Like, they don't mean anything in your life. Like, it's insignificant. So I would say if you're going to big parties, like, just go with your friend and have fun, you too. Like, that's the most fun thing. It's not really the party itself. But sometimes you can go to lit parties. It's like on Halloween, there was this party I went to. This is very rare. But everyone everyone was having fun. Everyone was dancing. Everyone let loose. Like, that was the funnest party.
And if you're wondering, yes, that is me in that white suit. Yep, I know.
Is partying really that big of a deal? I've never gone partying. I feel like as a child, like watching all these movies, you see parties like of high school, like they are never like that. So like, that's what I was saying before. Like, it is a fun thing to do, but anything can be considered partying. How do you deal and accept the fact that someone you love has done drugs in the past? So at least at my school, like I know a lot of people have tried drugs, like hard drugs. My friend, like she goes to this school, damn, like they do really bad drugs. And it's also like because their families do drugs too. I think any hard drugs, like it's gonna change you. It is gonna change your brain chemistry. Like they're doing it every day and multiple drugs. Like I get it sometimes at a festival if you wanted to try like ecstasy or Molly. Like I haven't, but I know that is like a thing to do at festivals. But I would say like with drugs, like you feel so sad the next day, like taking like E or something like that. You feel so high and then the next day you feel like death, like you want to die. I'm bringing in my other friend here. So on my 16th birthday, I drank a lot because I'm like, woo, I'm 16, like it has to be a big thing. So I drink too much. Okay, I was literally fighting with my parents and like my sister was like being a brat. She's like, she's not gonna have a party, she drinks so much. Like, look at your alcohol cabinet, it's gone. And like, yeah, I did go in there. So like they were pissed at me. They're like, what are you doing, Gabriella? Anyways, I showed up drunk to my house with my friends and it was kind of a party, but it was super awkward because I think I was the only one like really drunk. Yeah. And like we had a pool, right? And no one was swimming. My dumbass jumps in and is like, woo, it's my 16th birthday. And like, I can't imagine, like I thought it was fun, but I know everyone was like, what the heck? And I ended up cutting my foot when I jumped in. And when I came out, I heard literally everyone in our school like came to my house. Like, it wasn't even supposed to be, like, a party. Yeah. All the seniors, like, everyone came to my house. So, and, like, my parents were there and my sister. Like, it was weird. And, like, the hottest senior guy came to my house. And I was like, oh, my God, he came to my 16th birthday. Like, who am I? And he got these new AF1s. And, like, my drunk ass was like, oh, like, I like your shoes. Didn't notice I was bleeding. I bled all over his white A1s. And that was super awkward. And I was super embarrassed. And I was continuously flashing people, my parents said. My sister was making fun of me the whole time, saying I looked like a drunk, like desperate girl. I was like, wow, F you. Like, I was just trying to have fun on my 16th birthday. But yeah, I ended up, the party was still going on. My mom brought me into her room and she like cleaned up my foot and I went to sleep while the party was still going on. Now we're going to talk about our drinking story. So she came to Barcelona, right, and stayed with my family, and you barely even knew us, which is crazy. And she just is like, I was like, I'm in Barcelona. She goes, okay, I'll come. She flies over, like we only hung out. Yeah, we only hung out once before. Like, we don't even live in the same area. Yeah, like, and so she came. But like, it wasn't, we like clicked immediately, so it wasn't awkward. So we obviously went out
the first night.
Yeah, and we DM'd this promoter and we're like, yo, get us VIP. So we had VIP table, like our own, anything we wanted to drink, our own hookah, like we had everything.
Yeah.
And in the club, it was hot guys. Hot guys that knew how to dance, and like it was the best club, honestly. One of the best clubs I've ever been. It was so fun. It was just me, her, and my other best friend Catherine. Like, we all had so much fun and we're drinking. Or I separated because I was dancing with a boy. We were making out and stuff, and like I was literally like twerking on him on the bar. Like,
No.
And then she came over. She goes to Catherine, we need to hook up with someone. We need to hook up with someone. So she sees this awkward ass guy like standing by the pool, and she goes, Catherine, go. And then she goes. And then she hooks up with him, and then right after, like, she goes and, like, hooks up with him, and then we start, like, dancing on the pole.
It was so weird, though, because he was just sitting there, and I was looking to her, and then we were just, like, spinning around on the pole, and we saw you next to us just hooking up with the dude, and we're like, okay, we also have to. And then we literally just walk up and just, like, kiss him, and walk back. Okay, now your turn.
Dude, that was probably his best night.
Yeah, that was his best night,
like,
for sure.
That was,
And then we went and got shots, everyone again.
Yeah, we danced all night, and then it was 5 a.m. We had to go home. We didn't know how to Uber, because there was, like, no Uber there. We walked to the store. I was like, yo, let's just go home. She goes, no, I need pizza.
Por favor, caliente.
No me sé eso, primero.
Caliente, pero...
Sí, puede ser.
And like, we literally wait for them to make it like at a gas station, but like it was somehow good. Like,
it was so good.
It was so weird, but also we were probably drunk. Yeah. And then we walked an hour home drunk and we were safe. Like, we weren't that drunk. Like, we were chill. But that was really fun. Yeah, that was one of our fun stories.
Most fun
together.
Story,
yeah, like that was the best club ever.
Yeah.
I don't know about for me, but hiding alcohol from my parents when I was a kid, like that was a big deal. Hiding alcohol to get into places, that was a big deal. Like okay, so we were going to this parade. It's the St. Patrick's Parade, and it's really big where we go. Yeah. Okay, don't judge me. Me and my friend, like everyone wears booty shorts, you know, like this spandex. We literally went to Victoria's Secret and bought boxers, like it was basically underwear with 2 clovers on her butt. Like, we're like, who the hell? We show up wearing that and it was raining that day. Everyone's like, what the, like, then we put on sweatpants. We're like, yo, this was a bad idea.
Too awkward.
Too much. Don't ever be too slutty. Like, not worth it. It's super uncomfortable.
After you feel cringe.
Yeah, it feels so cringe and like, ew. Like, I feel like everyone goes through that phase though where they're like hella slut.
Yeah.
But anyways, we wanted to bring alcohol. So we take my sister's stuffed animal, cut it open, take all the stuffing out, put alcohol, shove it up the stuffy, and like put a hair tie in it, and then like walk with it around
with a teddy bear.
Because no one's gonna like check that. Like, who that? Oh yeah, there must be alcohol in that teddy bear. Like, what? So, yeah, if you guys ever need to hide alcohol, that's an idea. But yeah, like, I would almost get in so much trouble every time because my parents, all their alcohol was downstairs. And right before a party or something, like, I would go downstairs and they're like, what are you doing down there? Because I'd be, like, awkwardly like, oh, I have to go downstairs. They're like, why? And one time I freaking took a handle and my dad's like, what do you, like, he was upstairs. He's like, what is that? I run to my room, like, he knows that I'm sorry, but like, it's so obvious. I run to my room, throw it in my closet. I'm like, oh, I didn't do anything. And he totally knew that I did. And he was like, okay.
Same.
Like, it's so obvious.
And you also hide it in and you have that face expression. Yeah. It's just like, run. So on my 17th birthday, I rented out this place with 2 stories. Everyone from my school came and a lot more people came than I actually invited, and I convinced my dad to buy alcohol, like a ton of alcohol. Like, we had everything. We had tequila, we had vodka, we had Jägermeister, we had absolutely everything. And my cousins and my brother were the bartenders, so they literally gave alcohol to everyone for free. They literally went there and drank so much that at the end of the night, 5 ambulances came. Freaking took out like so many people from my school to the hospital. Cops came over as well and had to make a checkup, and my mom was there. I still don't know how the party continued after the cops came, because an adult was there or something like that.
Yeah.
But so many ambulances came that at some point, like my brother and my cousin were like, okay, no alcohol, like, you guys, you're done. Like, people were literally getting on with each other on the sofa in the middle of the party.
Oh.
Yeah, the curtains were absolutely destroyed because people were like making out against the curtains.
Oh my god.
And then there was popcorn everywhere. So much vomit inside like a popcorn box. I saw a girl literally, she was so drunk, like eating the popcorn out of it.
Oh my god.
That's how drunk they were. Yeah, like, it was ridiculous. And there was cake, because I had like a really nice big birthday cake, and there was cake on the whole wall. Like, everyone was extremely drunk.
So she's kind of like the party legend, you could say.
Jägermeister.
Now, she'll also be posting some stuff. She's gonna start a channel, so now you guys know her. Little introduction. Tomorrow is all about body confidence, how to smell good, how to look good, how to shave, how to keep yourself all hygiene and pretty, and yeah, we're gonna talk about all that stuff.
Tell someone you need some love. It could be wrong, but feels so right. You hide yourself and hide the truth. You don't have to lie just like that. Doing things that make me hurt, trying to change the pain with words. But what's the point of faking? Every time I'm waking, get so high and fall so fast. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. Falling for another boy. Give him what he wants, then he goes. That's the type of shit that I don't like. He just wanna